You know, even though Sega hasn't been the greatest of companies over the years, at least they're not Activision, cause damn, they're in deep shit. Hey guys, what's up? Alright, we have a lot to discuss today. Now, I've been a bit civil lately with the Sega bashing. No, not because of the little Sonic miners on Twitter who bitch about everything, about Sonic tubers, mainly because I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, and remain neutral until I see more evidence. But I'm afraid to say that it looks like Sega's starting to fuck up again when it comes to the Sonic. Their highest moment was Sonic Central, the trailer back in May. That got me so hyped and pulled at all of our childhood heartstrings, But now it looks like they're making the same damn mistakes they made back with Sonic Forces and even before. Now let me make a disclaimer though. I do feel bad for Iizuka. I kind of feel bad for him because, he's in a tight situation. He's faced with a dilemma. Do you reveal Sonic Rangers trailer or not? They did plan for it to come out earlier in February this year, but it got delayed. And I think they were even planning on, revealing it last year, I think. Yeah, last year, earlier in the year. Because I am going to talk about that article on Nintendo Life. I'll get to that. But first, let's talk about some people, because they're already defending Sega as usual, the bootlickers, saying that because, Takashi Iizuka admits that, Sonic 22 reveal was probably a bit too early. This one person says, guys, calm down. The game is going to be good. Dare I say great. Let them take their time and make a game that is extraordinary. Okay, look, I am not for blindly bashing a game when you've seen no gameplay. But the same way it's not good to negatively bash anything that hasn't come out yet is the same way to positively uplift something that you haven't seen anything yet. I was like, yo, how do you know Sonic Rangers is going to be good? Are you a time traveler? Are you Kang? Seriously. So the defense squad needs to stop right there because we haven't seen anything. You cannot defend this game when we haven't seen any gameplay yet. This is the same thing that happened with Sonic Forces. When will you guys learn? And also another thing I want to mention, this is actually news, just came in a few hours ago. Sonic Origins is going to get the Sonic Colors Ultimate IGN Critic Mode treatment, meaning that it's going to have an easy mode that's forced on you. So is this how the franchise is going to go from here? Because I am not liking this, I'm not liking this at all. So this is the part that's important. He says, in general, emulator-based porting is easier to do, but since it is a title that has been played for 30 years, I would like to take this opportunity to revive it again on the current hardware. With that feeling in mind, I dare to try transplanting. What? Since it's in the early stages of the project, there's not much I can talk about in detail, but since it's not an emulator, you can modify the game itself. While faithfully reproducing the original, I would like to think about elements that make it easier for game beginners to play, such as Sonic Colors Ultimate. Ooh boy, so long as it's optional, then I'm cool with it, but don't force it on you. Now, I have said that live system game overs is archaic. Would I like that to be removed from the classic games? I mean, sure. Remember, Sonic 1 and 2 had the continue system, and I hated the continue live system. I always hated it because that was before there was a save feature. So when the save feature was implemented in Sonic 3, I loved it. It rendered the continues useless. So if you remove lives altogether and just have you lose a life, start over, I don't mind that. But if you're going to do things like a Tails assist mode in the classic Sonic games and all that stuff, nah, man, I'm not cool with that. That better be like beginner's level for people who have trouble with that. Just do what you did with Sonic Mania Plus. Remember when that game was patched, so they changed some things, like they changed the boss, the Metal Sonic boss in Stardust Speedway? They also made things easier, because remember it was so easy to get a game over in Oil Ocean. They definitely changed it too, especially after that one leaker died like 13. He had 13 game overs. That was hilarious. So they changed it, and it was very hard to notice. Like it would take a hardcore fan to notice the change they made in Sonic Mania Plus. Just do something like that. Don't force easy mode on us, but whatever. This is the direction Sega's going, and I'm not really cool with it. But okay, before we get into the meat of this, let's talk about Sonic Colors Ultimate. Now, I know most people don't really give a shit about this game. They act like they do because it's Sonic. But deep down, y'all know you don't really care about this game. Of course, we'll all get it because we're mindless Sonic fans. I'm going to get it too. I'm thinking about getting it on the Switch in September or waiting for the Steam Deck to come out in the holidays because I want to get it on PC. So the Steam Deck is basically the Switch Pro that we deserved. I'm not going to harp on Blind Squirrel Entertainment because this is their first Sonic game they're producing or they're making. Yeah, but how could they fuck this up? You know, like once again, Sega accidentally uses a Sonic fan render in a Sonic property. They used one of Metal Sonic. Forget Blind Squirrel Entertainment. How could Sega miss this when they were going over the game? This is like the third time they've used fan renders without realizing it. You know, more if you count the Sonic Forces logo, but I don't fault them for that because there was a really similar looking fan render of Sonic Forces. Even I made that mistake. You know, so if Sega made that mistake, I don't blame them. Some of these fans are so good at mimicking the original that it's hard. But as far as like fan art, I don't understand how they can mess up on this. The first time they did it was Monkey Ball. Well, that's not the first time, but that's one of the times they did it was the Monkey Ball, and they got huge backlash from it that they had to take that post down. I don't know if they ever apologized for that. Then the second time was Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. It was I'm going to put the picture right here so you guys will know what I'm talking about. Like, damn. And I'm pretty sure they've had more instances. You know, I just can't remember them. So they better start paying royalties to all the fans out there who they take renders from, you know, like this guy who had the Metal Sonic. If they're not going to remove that, they better pay him some royalties for that because I don't think that's right. I know that he's doing renders of an IP he doesn't own, but still. Now on to Sonic Rangers news. You know, Sony and Sega have one thing in common. Their marketing is quite non-existent. But in Sony's case, at least they have a good excuse, you know, because Spider-Man No Way Home, you know, spoilers. This time they're trying something different because they always used to like spoiling their movies and trailers and all that. But Kevin Feige is the one that told them not to release the No Way Home trailer yet. So they're just sitting on it. But Sega doesn't have an excuse. You know, like I said, Iizuka admitted that Sonic Rangers reveal was probably a bit too early. Nah, you think? It was way too early. I knew this would be like Sonic Forces all over again. Except that came out in July 2016. Rangers came out 2 months early. You know, so I know they're trying to be all secret with it like Sony. But just like No Way Home, this is the worst kept secret. I mean, look at Sonic Rangers. Iizuka has never given the title. He's never stated officially that this game is Sonic Rangers. We just found out from data mining the files. I don't know if they still plan on changing the title, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be called Sonic Rangers. But yeah, still no title confirmation, and it's even worse because Sega absolutely sucks in preventing leaks. And it always ends up hurting the game, unlike Spider-Man and Sony where it's actually helping them with free marketing. So here's how I predict the Sonic Rangers news will be. You know, later in the fall, like September to November, we will learn about the symbol. Like he was talking about, the symbol is important. So we're going to hear about that, similar to how back in the fall of 2016 we learned that there's going to be a third playable character in Sonic Forces. Remember that news we had in the fall of 2016? There was going to be a third secret character. And then after that, there's going to be radio silence. We're not going to hear anything else of Sonic Rangers until like March 2022, sometime around the spring. Then we're going to see some brief gameplay of Sonic Rangers, similar to Sonic Forces, how we saw that brief gameplay in, crap, I forgot the name of it already. Sunset Park or something like that? The names of the zones or the levels were so forgettable. Then we're going to see like another gameplay or two between March and May. Then in May of 2022, we're going to get a second trailer, since that'll be a year since we got the first one. And this one is going to have more info about the game. We're going to see actual gameplay. We're going to see more information about stuff, kind of like the custom avatar trailer we had in May of 2017. Then in E3, we're going to get a hype trailer, kind of like how in 2017 E3 we had like a hype villains trailer for Sonic Forces. That was the best trailer they had. We're going to have something like that for Sonic Rangers. And then, you know, it will probably be all lies and misleads, kind of like the villain trailer was. And then, you know, we're going to get some more random gameplays and different gaming conventions, followed by a story trailer. And then the game will come out in the fall. So that would be funny if we get the same scenario as 2017 as we're getting with Rangers, especially because, you know, we're going to get Sonic Origins shortly before we get Sonic Rangers. This, I believe. That would be so crazy if the same thing that happened with Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces happens with Sonic Origins and Sonic Rangers. Sonic Origins comes out in the late summer, like August, like what Sonic Mania did, and it gets high praise, great reviews. Then a couple months later, Rangers comes out and it's bad, it's mediocre. Like, yo, if history repeats itself again in 2022 like it does 5 years ago in 2017, yo, then we know that Sonic Team is never going to progress. They're never going to get better. But I'm not even going to sweat it this time, you know. There's too much hype Sonic shit coming out in 2022. I mean, we got Prime, Movie 2, Origins. We got a bunch of stuff coming next year. So if Sonic Rangers bombs, which I'm prepping myself for, I'm not saying it's going to bomb. It might be very great. It might be a masterpiece. Might even be better than Generations. We don't know. But I'm preparing myself for disappointment so I don't get bummed out or burned out like what happened to me in 2017. And if that happens, I'll just be done with Sonic Team and 3D Sonic games altogether. So what do you guys think about all this? Let me know down in the comments below. Do you think Sega is making the same mistakes they have before with the marketing? They're doing a piss poor job of marketing? Or do you think they're doing a great job and we should all wait because Sonic Rangers is going to be a great game? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, make sure to catch the Tokyo Olympics because they actually played some Sonic music there from Starlight Zone, so pretty cool. I'm going to be watching the Tokyo Olympics. There's been a lot of drama surrounding that because, you know, COVID. A lot of the citizens of Japan have been urging the government not to host the Olympics, but they're doing it anyway. I'm just going to be excited to watch it because, you know, it's Japan, Tokyo, so there's going to be a lot of video game and anime references in there and cameos. And of course, that will finally make Sonic and Mario at the Tokyo Olympics canon, so that's always good. But alright guys, that's all I have for now. So until next time, I'm out.